After reprising his role for the Santa Clauses series, it looks like Tim Allen would have to wear that red outfit we all know and love once again. Disney Plus has decided to renew the series for another season after its initial success. There's no denying that we want to see more of Santa Claus and his crazy family post-retirement. In this video, we'll see what we know so far of Season 2. Starting off with news of Season 2 of the Santa Clauses. Disney Plus has decided to renew its Tim Allen-led show, The Santa Clauses, after a successful pilot season. The show follows the 1995 Santa Claus film series as it shows our beloved Scott Calvin retiring from his job as a holiday figure and deciding to focus more on his role as a father and husband. This transition is captured in a hilarious and lighthearted manner as the family comes to grips with this phase in their lives. The series stars Tim Allen and Elizabeth Mitchell, who reprised their roles in the original film series, and also includes new actors playing the role of his children, Eric Lloyd and Elizabeth Allen Dick. After Season 1 wrap-up, Ayo Davis, the president of Disney-branded television, claimed that the show has had a lasting impact with families everywhere. Ayo claimed that the show's success proved that bringing these beloved characters back for television was a wise decision and that she was grateful of the producing partners at 20th Television and Tim Allen himself for breathing life into these stories once again. She then announced that the show will be running once again for the next holiday season and that it will be back to spread more Christmas cheer. So far, we don't know what the plotline of the upcoming season would be, but we do know that it would follow the same characters and include the same set of producers. Jack Burdett is going to continue as the showrunner, followed by executive producers like Allen, Kevin Hench, Richard Baker, and Small Dog Picture Company, following up with a review of the recent season of the Santa Clauses. Although the series of the Santa Clauses has been renewed for another season, it didn't really achieve such high ratings. The series now stands at 57% on Rotten Tomatoes and has a 6.3 score on IMDb. Salome Hailou from Variety recently wrote a detailed review of the Disney Plus series and spoke about what failed and why it couldn't live up to the fame of the original series. Hailou claimed that it banked entirely on its success from the film series and nostalgia, which is what most shows these days have started to do. Hailou's main gripe with the show stemmed from it trying to do too much and end up dragging through the 6 episodes. She claimed that the show would have been much better as a 2-hour movie that wraps up multiple plot lines in quick succession. She added that the show also attempts to appeal to a wide variety of audience members. It tries to be a series that can be watched by both kids and adults, but ends up being a show that's for neither of them. At the end, Salome suggested that the show could undergo some serious edits and act as the Santa Claus for the Santa Clauses, because it would have performed better had it been a movie. And that's been a view shared by many fans and viewers who claim that even though it followed the formula of the original film series, it still didn't fit well in a TV show format. Moving on to some controversy surrounding the Santa Clauses. For a family show about Christmas and the holidays, this show has surely gathered a lot of controversy already. Before it had even been released on Disney Plus, it was caught in a storm after the show's lead actor, Tim Allen, shared his vision for the series. While speaking to The Wrap, he claimed that the original vision of the show was quite different from what he wanted out of it. The original script included many goblins, elves, and ghouls, but the American actor wanted to refrain from that. He expressed how he wanted the show to capture the true nature of Christmas, which was more Christianity-related. He said he wanted to link it to religion more. His outlook sparked some outrage, as some believed that Allen was trying to spread Christian propaganda through a simple family show. Following the interview, there was also some massive uproar over Tim Allen saying a particular line in The Santa Clauses. Allen has been heavily criticized for coming out as a Trump supporter, so hearing his character claim how even saying Merry Christmas has become problematic all of a sudden definitely didn't sit well with his critics. They considered this line to be a reference to all the pushback he's been receiving recently on account of him being a Trump supporter and didn't consider it fair to be included in a family show. Then, if that controversy wasn't enough, the show also went under fire for a scene where the elves accidentally spell "We love Satan" instead of "We love Santa." Let's take a look at David Krumholtz's thoughts on reprising his role. The Santa Clauses would be incomplete without David Krumholtz and his portrayal of the head elf. He's been a series favorite ever since he first appeared appeared in the 1995 film as a 16-year-old elf named Bernard, and so it only seemed fit to call him to reprise everyone's favorite character. The actor recently sat down with Time magazine to discuss his motivations of being in the show and what it felt like to play Bernard again after 20 years. David claimed that Tim Allen told himself how the internet was petitioning for him to reprise his role, so much that their reaction had almost turned violent. So we just have the fans to thank for David's return to his role. Krumholtz also added that he really cherishes his role and still gets recognized in the street because of it. He claimed that he never really got over playing the role of Bernard, and there was no hesitation from his side when he was asked to join the cast of the Santa Clauses. While preparing for the role again, David revealed that he put on his costume and gave himself a pep talk. He asked himself who he was doing this for, and the answer was simple. It was for all the kids who believed in the Christmas spirit. David also spoke about being people's childhood crush for his role in the 1995 film. He claimed that he really didn't consider himself to be attractive and was always surprised when that came up. Moving on to Tim Allen making the list of the best Santa Clauses portrayals. Christmas wouldn't be complete without a good old Christmas movie, which might occasionally feature the star of the holiday. Well, Collider magazine recently put together a list of the 10 best Santa Clauses in TV and movie, and our very own Santa Claus, Tim Allen, has made the list. In the list, he's described as the ultimate definition of a 90s Santa Claus. Tim Allen's performance to bring the stressed-out Santa to life and giving a different side to the otherwise cheerful and jolly big man we all know and love was praised, and that's why he got a place on the list. His performance was so loved that no wonder it got 2 sequels and now a TV show. Tim Allen shared his spot along with other notable Santa Clauses such as Kurt Russell from The Christmas Chronicles, David Harbour from the recent film Violent Night, and Edmund Gwenn from The Miracle on 34th Street. There's certainly some variety in that list, and Tim Allen has definitely earned his spot. Following up with Tim Allen on why he decided to go back to the Santa suit. Reprising the role of Scott Calvin after a good 28 years was quite the comeback for Tim Allen. In an interview with Fox News, he revealed what called him to the role after all these years. He explained that the Santa suit was just calling to him, and he wanted to reprise the role to the same reason he originated it 28 years ago. He added that wearing the suit changes him completely, and he aspired to be like Santa. He explained that he doesn't have the patience or the cheery disposition that Santa is usually known for, but putting on the suit and walking around in it always reminds him to be nicer. Allen also talked about getting to do the show with his daughter Elizabeth, who plays his daughter on screen as well. He revealed that originally she was going to play one of the elves in the background, but she went through several rounds of auditions and ended up landing one of the lead roles. The actor explained that he was very much absent from his daughter's casting process and let her do everything. He added that getting to do the show with her was a very fun process. Allen also went on to explain his motivation behind the show, which was to show the true Christmas spirit. He claimed that the series wouldn't fit into a neat little category, as it won't be in a film or a TV show, as he wanted to experiment with the format. So essentially, it's something that viewers might not have seen before. Wrapping up with Tim Allen, his retirement plans. In the same interview, Allen also opened up about his love for acting. He added that he loved his job and getting to do kids' movies and shows like Home Improvement, Last Man Standing, and The Santa Claus was his pride and glory. The American actor explained that he has several friends who have retired and are now living their lives playing golf or swimming, but he couldn't imagine himself doing that ever. The American actor shared that he wanted to keep acting until he died, and that's what kept pushing him to come to set. He wanted to make people laugh for as long as he lived, and that's why he decided to put on that Santa suit for us all again. We certainly admire that about Tim and can't wait for the next season. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think of the Santa Claus's recent season? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.